Gaming companies, you're starting to become greedy, and you're starting to piss me off and others. Right, I'm just going to get to the chase. I am sick and tired of gaming companies being very greedy. I'm sick and tired of it. It's pissing me off. And also it pissed off loads of gamers as well. PC gamers is actually most. I'm this sick and tired of EA. You just greedy motherfuckers. You're just so greedy. I don't know how. It's pissing me off. Tim Sweeney, you're just a white knight cunt. That you just need slapping across the face. You really do. You really need a slap across the face. And I think, in my opinion, that you just put out your store as it is, because I think, in my believing, that you throw out your store because big titles like Borderlands and other titles are coming out, so you just put out your freaking store in a bad state. That's what I believe in. That's what I believe in. And EA, with this microtransaction or this, what is it? Surprise mechanics. Leave my fucking Kinder Eggs alone. Leave them fucking out of it. Surprise mechanics. My fucking ass. And for the freaking FIFA players that buy a new FIFA game, should get a dildo. When you buy a FIFA game, you should get a dildo for free. Because you guys like to get fucked in the ass so many times. Man, you love to get fucked in the ass. The government is fucking you in the ass, and you don't like that. But you're letting the gaming companies fuck you in the ass. So you're letting them fuck you in the ass. And it's kind of, what really peed me off with some gaming communities, right? You let the big companies get away with loads of shit. Like your favorite companies like Bethesda, EA, Ubisoft. You letting them just get away with it. And with EA, when it freaking Anthem came out, when you hear that Anthem, it was like, oh yeah, cool, it's a good game and all that stuff, you know. And then I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna buy a game from you, because how many times did you make freaking false advertising? It's amazing how people is letting people buying games from EA, and you know you get screwed over by EA, but for some reason you're still buying the game from EA. Have you fucking forgot they make false advertisement? Especially Ubisoft with what's that game called? Watchdog. How awesome that gameplay was when they showed it on E3. And then when you get the game, it's just like, what? This is not a game that I saw on freaking E3. False advertisement! Freaking false advertisement! And then some of the gaming, that like us as a gamer, we just let them get away with it. I think gamers need to stand up to companies like EA and all that stuff. We need to tell them, say, alright, there's enough of the false advertisement. Give us the game that you showed us on E3. Or we're not going to fucking buy any games off you. We had enough now. We had enough of you giving false advertisements, saying this is what you're going to expect in the game. All these cool stuff, the weather systems and all this. And then when we get the retail version, it's not in the fucking game. It's not in the game. And this is the reason why I don't pre-order any games from EA or other companies. I think the only company that I would pre-order is from CD Projekt Red. That's the only game company I would ever freaking give money to. I remember like back in the old days that when gaming companies would just create games because they love games. They didn't care about the money. Now all of a sudden it's about the fucking money. It just pisses me off. You want more money? Create a good decent game. Create a good decent game and you get more money. I think the people that are in EA think the people in EA needs to get removed. The CEO and other people just needs to freaking go and get like a gamer in there in the company who become a CEO, a gamer who's a CEO, because at least that if the gamer who's actually in the CEO, he'd be bringing out games that are really good and it's not about the money. Now back to FIFA players, man. I have to say that you're the most stupid people buying the same game every fucking year. Every fucking year. And if you pre-order, you should get a freaking 13-inch dildo. And if you're getting a special edition of freaking FIFA or something, you should get a 13-inch dildo with the game. Don't forget, because you are buying FIFA. And you should get lubricant. And a message from EA. Thank you for buying this game. And get fucked in the ass like always. Since that you like to buy the same game over and over, what we're going to do is we're not going to give you all the players on this game. If you want to get it, you have to pay microtransactions for the players, and you may not get it. And here's a dildo, so we can fuck you in the ass again and again. You keep buying the same game every year. We just improve this and improve that, but nothing much. You ain't getting the players when you pre-order it. I stopped buying games from EA because I had enough with that fucking bullshit. And the last FIFA game that I bought was FIFA 98. That's it. The last FIFA game that I bought was FIFA 98. I didn't buy any other FIFA game. And another thing is that to all the people who invest in Epic Store. What happened if Epic Store actually defeats Steam? Let's say for instance it actually did defeat Steam. What will happen to all your games on Steam if it dies? If Steam dies tomorrow, what will happen to all your games that you purchased on Steam? It will be gone. All your Steam games will be gone. So think about all the games that you have purchased and how much all the games cost, and you add it all up. Do you really want Steam want to die? Do you really want Steam to die? If the answer is no, then why the fuck are you spending your money on Epic? And what is so funny is about this, that when Metro Exodus became exclusive, because all your games will be gone. It's just, but some people say, oh, it will never happen, it will never happen. How do you know that? Let me compare that to people who turn around and say it will never happen. Let's say for instance, people who are from the 70s, say 70s or 80s, throw it in 90s down there, gay marriage, let's say that. Remember the people who turn around and say that gay marriage will never happen? So, you know, gay marriage will never happen, it will never happen. Look, it did. It did. So if Steam falls, then all your games is gone, because you have no, you don't have the license for that game, if I can remember right. As I was saying, back to like Metro Exodus, right? People just cracked, right? When it was like, so oh, it's on Epic exclusive, because Deep Silver said, oh yeah, with the exclusivity deals. I said, oh yeah, we're gonna make the game exclusive to Epic Store exclusive. I was peed off. I will not invest my money on Epic. I'd rather invest my money on Microsoft Store. And people want the game so bad, and they just bought it. They didn't wait. They didn't turn around and say, no, we're not gonna purchase that game on Epic. We're not gonna do that. But you did. I can turn around and say, some of you PC gamers are weak. You're weak. You just cracked. You had to fucking crack because you want that game so bad, and all you can do is just talk with your wallet. Don't give him your money. All of you could have turned around and just say, no, we're not giving you a cent. We want it on Steam. Oh, we want it on different launchers. No. And it's just, and now, what is it, like, I think it was last month ago that Metro Exodus is on Microsoft Store. I bet some of you PC players right now who's freaking saying, oh man, I should have got it on freaking Microsoft Store. Because this is what will happen, right? If no one didn't buy Metro Exodus on Epic Store, Deep Silver will probably get to the point where they're saying, you know what, we're pulling out our game from the Epic Store because no one is buying our game. We will have to go to Steam. Sorry Epic, it's not working out. But instead, you PC players cracked. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. Some of you PC players cracked. Because you want it, because the game looks good. The game is awesome. Fucking weaklings. I'm a PC player and a console player. No matter how the game is good and awesome and good looking it is, I'm still not going to get it. I will not invest in Epic. You can fuck that. But then here comes the fucking Borderlands 3. Everyone's going to crack because everybody wants the game. Speak with your wallets. Don't buy the game. Don't invest in Epic. Because I'm pretty sure that there's loads of people's accounts have been hacked and deleted, I think. Or if you make a certain amount of purchase, I think that the account has been suspended or banned. I can't remember. And I'm just like, I was like to myself, I just said to myself, you know what? I'm glad I didn't get Epic. I'm glad I didn't get it. And another thing that really pees me off with all this, that Tim Sweeney is forcing PC players to get Epic Store. I think how many launches I got? I think I got about 5 launches on my PC. 5. I don't need a fucking 6. I don't need a fucking 6 launchers. You can fuck off. Don't need a freaking 6 launcher. And Tim Sweeney's like throwing money everywhere, saying, "Oh yeah, we sold so many games. We're better than freaking Steam. Look how many games that we sold and compared to Steam." Bro, the reason why that you're just saying that is because Steam doesn't have the fucking game. If Steam have the game and come back with you'll be losing, because Steam is so superior than you. Now let me get to Bethesda, because don't forget, I'm letting you off the fucking hook. You actually think I'm gonna let you off the hook, but then again, Tom Howard did prefer single player campaign. But when everybody's asking, oh, do a multiplayer for Elder Scrolls, was it no? Sorry, multiplayer for Skyrim and all the other games, and they say, all right, we do it online. I can't talk shit for the Elder Scrolls Online because I don't know how bad that will launch or good. But Fallout 76, oh good fucking lord. If the game was in a bad state, why you never just delay it? And I'm glad I didn't spend my money on that. I'm an Elder Scrolls fan, Fallout fan, but boy oh boy. My friend says, oh, get the game, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be awesome. And I went, no, it's going to be shit, it's going to be shit. My black Dragonrider senses just tingling, proper tingling. And you know what? I was right. I was freaking right. I was so right. So glad I didn't get the game. And would I buy it now? No, because there's still problems. They released an update. Was it 11 point? I can't remember. It's about 11 point something, and it broke the game. There was problems. People were actually reporting that there was problems with it. Doing the microtransaction, and oh man, the money, the root of evil, and they're trying to squeeze much coin out of players as possible, and you're just so fucking disgusting. I just hope that people now will not pre-order your games. Say, you know what, we're not going to pre-order your games, we will wait when people do reviews on the game, if it's good enough, if it's worth our hard-earned money or our birthday money. Because I don't want any of my family members buying me a game. I will tell them, I will wait for the review and ask one of my family members, say, yeah, can you get me this game please, because the game is good. I watch the reviews tell me to buy the game. And to EA, microtransactions and loot boxes and all that shit as a price mechanics. Fuck you, greedy motherfucker. Fuck you. Greed. Freaking greed in gaming companies. When gaming companies are just gonna be like, you know what, how about we go back to our old roots and create games because we love creating games. In fact, don't never be like CD Projekt Red. Be like CD Projekt Red. They do things 10 times much better, and they have so much love. And how CD Projekt Red do their games, how they do their games, and don't show BS. That's why people love their games, and know how to market their games, and that don't show false advertisement. They don't downgrade their games. They don't show you, say, oh, this is what you expect in the game. And then we all find out that everything was just a total fucking bull. PC gamers, we need to talk with our wallets. That's the most powerful thing. FIFA players, if you want to get fucked in the ass, you might as well get a fucking dildo with the game that you buy. I don't care if it's fucking second hand. You're getting a dildo, like it or not. Anybody who's pre-ordering FIFA, you're getting a dildo. You're getting a 13-inch dildo. You get the special edition or whatever fucking edition they fucking made out of. You get in the game dildo and a fucking lubricant and the messages say, congratulations, you get fucked in the ass again. Fucking pay to win. When Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out, I was about to get the game, but guess what? I didn't, because I know what it was. It was a fucking trap. That's why I didn't bother getting the game. I stay clear of it. But when this pay to win was gone, I still don't know if I want to get the game, since everybody has like better weapons and all that stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should get it, because this is the problem, right? If you give these companies the edge, if you give them like a bit to run, they'll go fucking miles. And then, like I said, I keep on saying, well, not keep on saying, but what I said is, if you don't like to get fucked in the ass by the government, why are you letting the gaming companies fuck you in the ass? If you don't like to get fucked in your ass by the gaming company, you better say something. Because when they fuck in your ass, they ain't gonna use lubricant. And this just is what I don't understand about big gaming companies going Epic exclusive. Why do you need to go exclusive? You got loads of fucking money in your fucking account. You got loads of money. Why do you need to go Epic exclusive? Why? You don't need to go to Epic exclusive, you greedy fucks. If it's like a small developer that need the money, okay, man. I completely understand that. I can understand that if small developers need to go to Epic exclusive because they need the cash. Just make sure that you tell your followers and say, listen, we need to go Epic exclusive because we need the money. Okay, fine, go ahead, knock yourself out. We understand that. We understand that you need the money. But big gaming companies, you don't need the fucking money. You don't need the money. You're just being greedy. So for you to turn around and say that, oh yeah, we're gonna go Epic exclusive, bruh, you need to fucking check yourself. You have a lot of money, and you want to go to Epic exclusive. And let me tell you something that's free. You know, you don't have the freaking balls to come out and say we're going to go Epic exclusive. Oh yeah, because you know you got a backlash from loads of people. Have some courage to freaking go up on stage and say, yeah, we're going to go Epic exclusive, instead of we find out later. I will say small gaming companies need the money, not big companies. You got a lot of money. You have a lot of money. So I don't know why you decided to go Epic exclusive. You don't need to go Epic exclusive. Just being a greedy fuck. And Shenmue 3, the people who make Shenmue 3, oh man, it's amazing how you pull this one off and not giving people their refund. I'm actually surprised that the governments are not taking the whiff of this. Let me tell you something. If I actually funded Shenmue 3, bro, I'm gonna probably go to my MP for this one. I'm gonna go to my MP. I'll go to someone who's higher up and say, yo, these guys is false advertising. They're just false advertising. They said that the game was going to come out on Steam. They changed their mind and they refused for a refund. Yo, check these fools. Oh my gosh. Trust me, I will say it this way. You're not going to hear. If I funded the game, I'm gonna be on their backs, because I will not play. I'm not playing. I'll be like, yo, you better give me my fucking money back, because if I go to my solicitors and they're looking at me and say, yo, you got a case, and then find somebody who's big enough to speak for me, you better fucking know about it. I don't believe this. Oh my god, when I heard about Shenmue 3, I was like, I never hit this game before. I thought, okay, so martial arts game, yeah, okay. I didn't do research about it. I thought, okay, looks cool. Sega looking game. But oh man, you had to fuck over the people that funded you. I hope the people learn their lesson. Learn that they do not fund any game. In fact, they had a contract, I think, if I can remember right. They had a contract of the game says it was going to come out on Steam, and people choose what keys they want, they're going to get on Steam. They said they all want it on Steam. And now that you went Epic exclusive, nah, I think that there are some people who's got the emails to prove it, saying, yo, you got a case. You know, if you take it to your lawyer or you take it to somebody, who's higher up and just go, yeah, you got a case, man. We can find them. Oh man, the people who did that, you're dirty. You're dirty. This should be like a contract. If you give a company funds and you want it on Steam, you want it on whatever launcher that you want, and if they turn around and say, yeah, we're gonna go Epic exclusive, they should get fucked. When I mean they should get fucked, what I mean by like they should get fucked, they should get screwed, because they breached their contract, they breached that agreement. They should get in trouble for that if you breach it. So I think that all gamers should do now is, if any gaming company, or if you funded the game and you want it on Steam, that all assets are going to be on Steam and all that stuff, and they breach it, they should get in big trouble for that. They should get in big trouble for that, because they broke their promise. And it's amazing how big companies can get away with shit, because the reason why they can get away with it, because you, as the backers, the one who funded the money, you're just little ants. That's what you are. You're just the little ants. They can do what the hell they like, unless if they breach something, chance that you have a case right there. But that depends if anybody will got your back on that one. So now, I hope that other gaming community is going to have like a microscope it, you know, just, you know, like a magnifying glass it, with magnifying glass, and just, you know, watching their every move and every step. I think that's what gamers need to do, because if you give these gaming companies an inch, they'll go a mile. I want to see EA just on their knees. I really do want to see them on their knees. I want them to turn around and say, yeah, we fucked up. Yeah, you did fucked up. But it's never going to happen, because FIFA players is buying their fucking games. The same shit. With these microtransactions and loot boxes, try and get the players that you want, and you cannot get the players that you want, and you keep on spending your money to get the freaking players that you want. You know you're not going to get the players that you want, and they are exploiting everything that they're just exploiting every single thing. You know, your weakness, they're exploiting your weakness, try to find something so they can squeeze more money out of you. They're exploiting everything. I don't care. EA don't give a fuck. And they want to know why everyone's thinking that you're a bad guy. Do really someone have to paint a portrait for you to see why that you're the bad guy? Should we make a cake or something? Some sort of cake to realize that you're the bad guy? Actually, you probably just look at it as a, I don't know, thank you sort of thing. We're not bad guys after all. Oh no, I'm talking gibberish on that one. I would just like to know, how come you don't see yourself as a bad guy? Explain that to me, EA. Explain to me that. Explain to everyone how that you're not the, you know, people seeing you as the bad guy. That's what I was trying to say. You give us a bad name! EA, I'll be glad to see you on your knees. And the man who's the CEO, I can't remember his name. I don't really give a shit about his fucking name. that you need replacing. You need to go. You need to fucking go. Someone needs to bring EA back to its glory. They need to, because you just fucking ruin games. You should shut down freaking studios. Oh, because you shut down so many studios. I was just like, why? And then when I found out that it's because they're not ranking in enough money. It's like Dead Space 3. You put microtransactions in there, like for like, what's it like? Oh, like parts and schematics, like shortcuts. You put schematics in there and shortcuts and all that stuff, so everyone can get weapons early and all that stuff. I'm just like, what? We don't need this freaking bumper ass clot shit in our games. Don't need it. And freaking, was it Mass Effect Andromeda? What a freaking flop. I saw that a mile. I saw that game as a mile, and it's funny how other Mass Effect fans. I'm a Mass Effect fan. I played 1, 2, and 3. Just to let you all know, you just eat it. You just eat it. You know, EA's giving you shit, and you just eat it. Like, just like that. You're fucking eating it. Another thing as well, gaming companies. Why you never make your own ideas instead of stealing off other gaming companies? Make your own shit. Taking other gaming company games and make it as your own. Was it from Fortnite or something, or oh man, I can't remember what game it was. And it was just like, what? Yeah, back to Mass Effect fans. You guys just eat shit. Whatever fucking EA throws, like the new Mass Effect game, even though it was shit, you're still eating it. I didn't. I was just like, what the fuck is that? I'm not eating that. Grab the plate and throw it at the freaking face. I ain't eating that shit. The only games that I touch that is on Mass Effect is Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Andromeda, get that fucking shit out of my face. I love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 3, the ending didn't make sense, that I was upset about. And if I can remember right, they just rushed the game. They just rushed the game. That's why the ending just didn't make sense. The only fear that I have right now is EA doing a digital remaster of Command & Conquer, the Command & Conquer trilogy. If I get a fucking whiff, or my mind is saying there's going to be a microtransaction in it, or what have you, that's that they put in the game, I'm not buying it. I don't care how good and how awesome it is. I'll stick with my old Command & Conquer games. Whatever shit they're putting in the game, microtransaction, all that stuff, I don't want it. I don't want it. And it should be like this. Any microtransaction in the game, don't buy it. Just say, fuck that, it's got a microtransaction on it. I don't want it. I don't want the cookies. I don't want no freaking microtransaction cookies. I don't freaking want it. Games is not how it used to be anymore. All it is now is just cash and like grab. It's just grabbing how much, squeeze how much money that you got. You get killed so easily by another player. Why? Because he went and buy freaking stuff from the freaking microtransaction and all the loot boxes. Worst thing about it, grind. You have to grind for in the freaking game. If you want this, you have to buy the loot boxes. PC gamers, console gamers, just fucking stop buying their games. Make their wallet hurt. If you're not going to do that, they're just going to keep carrying on and on and on and on, and then you're going to complain more. But it's your fault because you just let it carry on. Stop letting these gaming companies continue their bad behavior. The more you let them get away with it, the more they keep on doing it. Anyway, my name is Black Dragonrider. Fuck you and good night.
You've been acting like a stranger, said you see me later, but you never call back. I've been getting faded, running out of patience, but I know it's alright. I'll just keep on waiting till you come